I feel like I literally just did that last Ghostwriter video, and now we already have a new chapter. I wasn't going to talk about Ghostwriter every single chapter, but holy shit, I had to talk about this chapter. Thank you to everyone that watches the Time Paradox Ghostwriter videos. I greatly appreciate you. It's a brand new series. The audience for it isn't as big as it should be, but we'll get there. At least at the end of the day, I'll be one of those OG dudes that was there from the start, you know? Like, seriously, thank you to everyone that watches the videos and enjoys them and subscribes. So, if you want more dope anime and manga related content, go ahead and subscribe. Let me know what kind of content you want to see on the channel, and I'll see what I can do about it. You know, I'm open to suggestions. So last time I talked about Time Paradox, Chapter 6 just came out. A issue of Shonen Jump did not come back from the future as it had been for months. This was the first break that Sasaki had seen, and he didn't know that there was going to be a break. And he reads all the other ones, so normally it would announce, you know, there's a break, or you'll see the next chapter on this date. So the fact that one didn't show up was very worrying to him. He waited all day for this issue of Shonen Jump, and it never came. So the next week, he was just really hoping, please, will it come? It comes, it materializes. He opens it up, and he sees something that's truly devastating. I'm just going to read it off. In memoriam, dear readers, the author of the White Knight series, Itsuki Aino Sensei, suddenly passed away on April 6th, 2031. We understand this will come as a great shock to her many readers, for whose enthusiasm and support we are eternally grateful. I added that eternally part. Our sincerest condolences go out to her family. Because of this, the chapter of White Knight that appeared in issue 19 of this magazine will now be the final installment. News about any future releases of collected graphic novels will be announced here once the details are determined, blah, 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 blah. So, Itsuki Aino passes away suddenly. And this devastates Sasaki Teppei as if, you know, the current day Itsuki Aino, who he's actually befriended and really cares about, just died, in front of him. So now he's pondering immediately world lines, how they break off, how, different timelines are created. And he starts to figure out, holy shit, I think I'm getting White Knight, so the timeline changes. He even kind of thinks to himself, alright, so were these manga coming from 2031 the whole time and not as they were being serialized? It would make sense that he didn't want to send himself, assuming that he is the one sending them back to himself. He didn't want to send them in giant piles, here's everything. It was probably better that it just releases weekly. Sasaki is freaking out. What am I supposed to do? How am I going to write this? I cannot keep this up. He's going to have to basically team up with the current Itsuki Aino to try and make this story even near as insane as it was going to be, and to continue it on, because it's just dropping off. And as he's just devastated, breaking down on the ground, something very strange happens. For the first time, the robot that was fused to the top of the microwave when the thunder hit starts talking, and it says future thunder. Another piece of paper materializes in the microwave. It's very broken up typing. It's very strange that the message came this way. It says, the source of death is not yet eliminated. Continue drawing White Knight and save Itsuki. So that's officially the plan now. This is not something that I anticipated at all. One thing that does confuse me, though, is in the future, if there is time travel equipment, are they just breaking off world lines and making a bunch of their own crazy shit seriously for a manga? There's got to be a bigger importance to this manga, because it's cool that there's time travel, but why would you need to save why would you need to go through time travel shenanigans to save a single mangaka? And whatever government has this time machine capability, and they're like, yeah, save the manga artist. That just doesn't seem realistic to me. So I'm wondering if there's a bigger significance to White Knight in the future. Like, is this story so fucking good that it, like, unites humanity? The source of death is not yet eliminated. So throughout this manga, we're going to see Sasaki doing things to try and change the timeline just enough so that Itsuki Aino survives. I still think that Sasaki Teppei is perhaps one of Itsuki Aino's assistants, or even a fellow mangaka. Somehow, even though she did pass away early, and they say the source of death is not yet eliminated. So, like, is it a disease? Is it a car? Did a car hit her? What the fuck happened? Did somebody murder her? This manga keeps getting crazier! And this seems to be basically just the fucking prologue. Like, this is the intro to the series. You thought, like, the first chapter was just the introduction? No. All of these chapters together make the introduction to Time Paradox Ghostwriter. Really stoked to see where it goes from here and what kind of revelations Sasaki Teppei makes. Like, how is he gonna figure out how to work this out? That's all I got for this one. Thank you for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll talk at you guys later. Peace out.